Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job, give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pocket breaking down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Hokies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense.
how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gain on that return. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. Hopefully they play well today.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the 1st time tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. It's a run to the left. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game mix in second and medium. Here's a carry for the fullback. And just a short gain this time to get him down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Hokies will look to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looks left and finds his target there. Ball carrier tackled there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. But hold on, there is a flag down. They take the points off the board, keep the drive going. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. The Hokies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That kind of execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He keeps it. QB draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't...
A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tight end goes in motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
You know, toss. With the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go.
They feed the fullback this time. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Grab behind the line. It's Cavazos. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, the pass rusher gets home.
The offense has got to do a better job at taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's going to try to return the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Good enough for first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hokies. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they'll just take the knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run produces a decent gain. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You finally get him down, but now he reaches the 25. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Clemson. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is right down the middle. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is hauled in. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking to throw it again. And it's caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
They keep him off balance with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
QB keeper all the way. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. After the break, offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The Hokies will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down very near the red zone now.
Chris, how about this? After that conversion, they're now a perfect 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. All day they've been challenging this defense on fourth down, and they've won every single battle. It's easy to see why they've got this lead.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
That makes the score Virginia Tech 27, Clemson 10.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The shotgun handoff here. Passes the 40. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The Tigers will crank up the tempo.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Cavazos. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Of 20. That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Well, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
You give it to the big fullback here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 at that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it to the left. Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive.
Military stun.
And now the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.